Well, hello viewers, good evening and welcome to this edition of News and Trends. I'm KV Nurmi. In this edition, we continue with our efforts to bring you all the latest on the coronavirus pandemic worldwide and also the updates on what's happening in the country, the region, and in the state as well. But first, let's take a look at the headlines. 773 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 have been reported in the country during the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 5,194. Prime Minister Modi discusses COVID-19 situation with leaders of different political parties through video conferencing. And 61 out of the 65 samples of suspected cases sent for testing tests negative for coronavirus, says Nagaland government. Results of 4 samples awaited. Now the details. Health and Family Welfare Ministry has said that a total of 773 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 or novel coronavirus have been reported in the country during the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 5,194. The ministry said that 402 patients have recovered so far and 149 deaths have been reported in the country so far. Indian Council of Medical Research has said that a total of 1,14,015 samples have been tested so far, including 12,584 which were tested yesterday. ICMR has approved 136 government laboratories and 3 collection centers to conduct the tests of COVID-19. In addition, 63 private laboratories chains have also been given approval for the testing. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today held an all-party meeting with leaders of different political parties through video conferencing. The Prime Minister discussed the future course of action with them in light of many states demanding an extension of lockdown after 14th of this month as a precautionary step in battle against COVID-19. Reports say that the economic impact of the lockdown and measures to deal with it was discussed. Utilization of money released to states and concerns pertaining to daily wage workers and migrant workers were also discussed in detail. Many leaders have expressed the government to extend the lockdown further. Some leaders also urged for making suitable provisions for ensuring free and cheaper testing facilities for COVID-19 patients. Nagaland government has so far sent 65 samples of suspected cases for testing and results of 61 samples have been received and they are all negative. Informing this, Home Commissioner Abhijit Sinha said results of 4 are awaited. He said altogether 5,126 persons have signed up in the End COVID-19 Nagaland app, where 3,616 persons have self-declared their details. Appeal has been made to all those who entered the state after the 6th of March 2020 to self-register in the app with their full details. He further said that the number of persons who are presently under home quarantine is 1,314 and 25 are at facility quarantine.
The number of persons who are presently under home quarantine in the state is 1,314 and 25 are at facility quarantine. I would also like to inform that relief camps and shelters have been set up by the Dimapur district administration for more than 350 stranded migrant laborers, and more than 8,000 daily wagers and other needy people are also being provided food and food grains across the state by the district administration and several civil society organizations. Reports from the districts regarding the availability of food grains, medicines, POL, and other essential goods and commodities are being regularly updated. The position continues to be normal. We are now in the 15th day of the COVID-19 lockdown, and I would like to acknowledge the continued cooperation extended to the government by everyone.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who is receiving treatment for coronavirus, is said to be stable as he continues to remain in intensive care unit for a second consecutive day. His spokesman said that the Prime Minister is being kept in intensive care at St. Thomas Hospital in London for close monitoring. He added that Mr. Johnson's condition is stable and he remains in good spirits. Earlier, UK's Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab said he was confident that the Prime Minister would recover from this illness, describing him as a fighter. Officials from the Dimapur District Administration, led by the Deputy Commissioner Anup Kimchi, visited villages in border areas today. According to DIPR, the officials inspected LRC, Nutun Basti, River Belt, Duncan Basti, Lingrijan, Aukong, and Dilai Gate, besides others. Interacting with the village council members, Anup asked them for ensuring proper sealing of all entry points as a preventive measure to fight COVID-19. He also advised them for devising mechanism to ensure that the people on the other side of the border gets essential commodities and medicines. Further, he instructed them to restrict movement of people and also to maintain social distancing. Advisor School Education KT Skalu and Advisor Food and Civil Supplies Nagaland Pukai Sumi visited Zinoboto town yesterday and met members of the District Task Force for COVID-19. Interacting with the officials of Zinoboto District Administration, the advisors expressed solidarity towards the citizens of the town during the time of lockdown and the hardships the people were facing. However, both the advisors maintained that there will be no shortage in supply of essential commodities, and even the consignments meant for medical purposes would reach the town soon. The leaders appealed to the people to maintain social distancing and also cautioned against spread of fake and false news and asked the people to follow the rules and guidelines laid down by the government.
The essential commodity that recently, about 1-2 days back, TV coverage came to my house asking about the essential commodities in Nagaland. I said we are not in any problem presently. Whatever government having the program, we have given 2 months in advance, entire 11 district. I contacted down to my director of food and food supply and also the stockist that they are sending around 10 trucks of tracks. I have told them they should bring up around 14-15 trucks loads. They should take 2-3 days. 5 trucks they have loaded, they have sent and might be arriving by tonight. Tomorrow it will continuously arrive. So this is my request to my citizens of the district. Don't be panicky. Go there.
For the benefit of the general public, the State Bank of India Dimapur branch has informed that products and services such as the saving bank account, flexi recurring deposit, special term deposit account, fund transfer, Tatkal money remittance, card-based transactions, Aadhaar-enabled payment transactions, Atal Pension Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, Aadhaar seeding, loan repayment and mini statement will be available at customer service points. Cash deposit or withdrawal up to Rs 20,000 per day, deposit in loan up to Rs 20,000, remittance up to Rs 20,000, IMPS remittance up to 5,000, maximum of Rs 25,000 per month, and AEPS and card-based taxation up to Rs 10,000 will be allowed. Customers were also informed that passbook is issued at the link branch and kiosk operator has no authority to issue passbook, and pass were also to be updated at link branch or Swayam machine. The customers were also reminded to always demand for computer printout receipts, statements for all the financial transactions. According to DIPR, the Deputy Commissioner instructed the bank officials to refill all the ATMs and also to make sure that the social distancing is being maintained by the customers. Deputy Commissioner personally visited the customer service points today to ensure availability of cash and to monitor whether social distancing is being maintained. To create wider awareness about COVID-19 amongst the public and also to make them aware of the directives and guidelines issued by the district administration and police in Dimapur, announcement in the colonies and villages within Dimapur district started since 4th April 2020 and is still continuing. Several government vehicles have been requisitioned by the district administration for carrying out announcement duties with the help of DPRO Dimapur. DPRO Dimapur Lolano Patton informed that besides the department's resources, PA system from private sources were also taken on hire basis, and currently 5 vehicles has been pushed into service for carrying out announcements simultaneously at different locations, villages and highway stretch by the announcers. Till last evening, announcement has been made in 90 colonies at Dimapur and also in several villages where announcement has been done in 192 strategic locations and junctions, the DPRO informed. She further informed that hard copy of the announcement points was translated into Ao and Angami dialect through the initiative of Naga Council Dimapur and handed over to the chairman of Indocent Village, Ao Yamti Village, Ao Yamkan, Nutun Basti, Ao Khel, Angami Signal and Kuda Village for dissemination in their respective villages and colonies. Translation in Sumi, Lotha, Nagamese and Hindi was done by DPRO Dimapur staff for announcement, she informed.
Itu pemar itu baja aru pura puri khan ke fat lagi jai itu pura itu khan ke tu na pakai ke na family te ekjun bera jai ke na hi uthai ke na judi kore wapas jabo kui ke na janai diya se tini bole jaban ke ek meter dur thaki ke na nichor laga ki kam kuri bole ase itu kuri bi kui ke na janai diya se aru village council khan pura itu bhal bora hohai kuri ke na sai ke na itu lagai hisab kora takhan ke tumi bole dile bhal ase koi ke na janai dia ase village council khan kora nijor pusti manu khan nijor khode aru nijor hapoi wa thang chole ha o kiwana thang chole ha keno os opangji eyuk pinki ki eyuk kiwan le do ha nti chantala ntang sinato niji o changmu na chwa chona ni popo ni rumi kalan chi ki vale to ha nti chandala ni na shisho kopi pini watang chole to ha o yin ntuka tang chole to ha mata chona meter motla konta wani kiki chanda sanda chodale to nti chanda ina kha ai to kulana o ai kin khe kuto dukan kha khamani ikemo timikhu pala namo aitoku hemthi zuye asho ippete munke pithina chane amo aikini hevege thikhaura asho ipepe munke pithina chane wholesale dukan kono ai kathuna no o ai tache inakhe khakhe ani.
Well, that's all we could pack in for you in this edition. Hope you liked the program as much as we did bringing it to you. Do subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. We'll see you some other time with lots more. Meanwhile, from all of us here, it's bye for now and thanks for watching.